during the week that, I just be needing my Fridays to just relax. But I wanted to come on here to kind of give you guys a little bit of a warning. It's not a bad thing, okay? So I don't want y'all to start thinking it's a bad thing. But there are a lot of people around you guys that are going to start acting a little different, acting a little funny, okay? Now, it's not because you have done anything wrong or done anything bad. It's mainly because you are evolving and you are changing and you are becoming a new version of yourself. And these are people who do not like to see you in this new light, okay? A lot of these people are going to be disturbed by your light. A lot of these people are already disturbed by your light, okay? If you've been paying attention, you've been paying attention, okay? But I don't want you to think that it's because of anything that you're doing in a negative way. If anything, it is a good thing, because this goes back into what we was talking about yesterday about, discovering who is and isn't for you, who should and shouldn't be in your space, who you should and shouldn't listen to, and things of that nature. And for a lot of you guys, your circles are transforming. As much as you transform, as much as you become a different version of yourself, so will your circle. So will your environment. So will the people around you in your space. And as you transform into this new you, okay, which is a good thing, all right, because transformation is needed and change is necessary, right? It's going to push negative and stagnant energies out and invite in energies that align with who you are and who you are becoming. So a lot of y'all, it may be a little uncomfortable because of the fact that the people that you are attracting are changing, okay? The characteristics that you used to be around when it comes to people outside of yourself is completely changing, all right? The people that you would usually gravitate to, you're not gravitating to those type of people anymore, and they're not gravitating to you anymore. A lot of you guys are going to realize that a lot of the people that you're used to being around and a lot of the personalities that you're used to being around never really served you, right? But they were there because that was the version of you that was coming to the forefront at the moment. And we attract what we are, right? So if we are in a certain energy, if we're in a certain vibration, then we're going to attract based on that energy and based on that vibration. So a lot of you guys were attracting people not because those are the people that should have been in your space, but those are the people that matched where you were energetically at that time, right? So because you have elevated and you're currently still elevating, because you are changing and you're currently still changing, the people that you're attracting has to change. So those who you no longer attract, they gonna feel some type of way. They're going to feel some type of way. So don't think that it is anything that you're doing if people start acting real weird, or people start getting real fake, or people start, getting a little back and forth with their energy, or starting shit with you. There's going to be a lot of people that want to argue with you. There's going to be a lot of people that want to pick at you. There's going to be a lot of people who want to basically knock you off of your square and kind of get you to a place where you are distracted. And you're going to have to notice and pick up on that energy while it is happening so that you can do what you need to do to deflect that energy. Period. This is a time to become so unapologetic that you don't mind, fucking over people who are fucking you over. And I don't mean that in a negative way, like, do to people what they do to you. But what I mean is, in some events, you got to cuss a motherfucker out. In some cases, you got to put somebody in their place. In some cases, you got to tell somebody to kiss your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to stand on your 10 and speak what you need to speak and protect yourself and defend yourself and to really implement your boundaries. If you haven't been standing 10 toes on your boundaries, this is the time to do so. If you've been allowing people to get away with shit, this is the time to check their motherfucking ass. And it doesn't have to be done in a negative way. It doesn't have to be done in a nasty way. You don't have to lower yourself to address these things. But you do need to make it very, very clear where you stand and what you're not tolerating and what you're not dealing with. It needs to be crystal clear. The old motherfucker that you used to me being, Christina isn't here. You know what I'm saying? Christina's gone. All right? All that chit-chatting and talking to me this way and thinking that I'm with this and I'm with that and thinking that you can just do whatever you want to do, all of that is over. Period. Overlooking me, talking to me crazy, treating me a certain type of way, trying to manipulate my energy, lying on me or to me, playing with my feelings or emotions, thinking it's okay to say little smart shit, all of that is over. And this is really a time for you guys to almost protect the throne, in a sense. Right? Protecting the throne. Meaning, bitch, this is what it is and this is what it ain't. And you can feel however you want to feel, however much you want to feel it. I don't give a damn. Nor do I give a fuck. It is what it is. I'm not dealing with certain things. I'm not taking certain things. You're not going to talk to me certain types of ways. You're not going to treat me certain types of ways. And there are consequences to every action. It's not a free-for-all over here. You can't do whatever the fuck you want to do. Not over here. I always tell y'all, treat your space like a country. I can't go to Russia, you know what I'm saying, and do whatever the fuck I want to do over there and then not think that there's repercussions for my actions. I can't go to China and do whatever the fuck I want to do and think that there's no repercussions for my actions. I can't break the law in the UK and think there's no repercussions for my actions. So when you carry yourself like a country, baby, there's laws, there's rules, there's regulations, there's legislations, there's all of that over here. And if you fuck around, you gonna find out real quick about how different I am. Some people you gonna have to check, and some people, it's not even worth you checking. You just let their ass have it and walk the fuck away. Because like I said, some people just want to get a reaction out of you. Some people just want to push you to that point and get you out of your newly found character. They're trying to prove to themselves and the people around you that you're still the same. So if you're somebody who is usually complacent and you don't say anything, then this is your time to start speaking the fuck up. If you're somebody who always used to say something and always used to act a little cray-cray and always used to have some smart shit to say, this your time to shut the fuck up and just move. It just depends on what side of the coin you've been on and where you're trying to go. Some of y'all need to shut up and just let people watch your actions because you done talked enough. And some of y'all need to speak the hell up because you ain't talked enough. However it works for you. Whatever side of the coin you're on. But at the end of the day, that throat chakra needs to be active and it needs to be balanced the fuck out. Some people need to be checked. Some people don't even need your words. They're not even worth your words. Baby, you're not even worth no words. I'm not wasting no motherfucking breath on you, ho. Who are you? And if you look at the life of most of these motherfuckers that's chit-chatting, don't nobody got no motion. Don't nobody got no motion. Ain't nobody doing shit. Look around, everybody on motherfucking mute. Because ain't nothing happening. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody moving shit. Ain't nobody working. Ain't nobody healing. Ain't nobody getting to nothing. So sometimes you got to look at the motherfucker who's talking and do some inventory. What the fuck you got going on in your house? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck do you have going on in your life? Let me see before I respond. Because some people just bored. And they mad. And they jealous. And they feel some type of way. And they upset. So they're like, well, fuck it. Let me go fuck with this person. Let me go over here and try to knock them off their shit. So that, misery loves company. So I can have a little company over here in the dark. But baby, I done did my work to get up out the dark. I'm not about to let you pull me back into that bullshit. Boundaries are more important than ever right now. And they're going to be, honestly, for the next couple of years. Defending yourself is going to be very important for the next couple of years. Speaking your truth is going to be important for the next couple of years. So you better get used to it. Get used to saying shit that don't nobody else understand but you. Or select few people. Get used to having opinions and thoughts and outlooks that other people can't conceptualize because of where their mind is. It is what it is. Get used to being on the outskirts or being a black sheep. Some of y'all should be used to it by now. You've been like that for a very long time. It is what it is. Get used to it. Doesn't mean that anything is wrong with you. Hell no. But you're on a different wave. A lot of us are on a different wave. And you can't expect motherfuckers who are not where you are to understand everything that you're saying or everything that you're doing. Or the goals that you have, or the visions that you have, or the views that you have. It's like, duh, they don't understand. Duh, they don't get it. Duh, they can't see it. Duh. Instead of getting upset and frustrated and beating yourself up and thinking that you're doing something wrong, how about you just recognize that you're on a different playing field, babe? Elevation is happening. I've been telling y'all about the great separation. We've been talking about that, over here for a while. There is a great separation happening of energy. This is an energetic thing. It's not people who got money and people who don't got money. People who got materialistic success and people who don't. It's not about that. It's about energy. INNER. What the fuck is inside of you? That's what's separating people right now. So if I'm on a higher vibration internally, we are not the same. We just not the same, boo. And it's no hard feelings. It don't mean that there's anything wrong with you or wrong with me. We just not the fucking same. And it's no point of going back and forth. It's no point of arguing you down. It's no point of having no attitudes and all of the bullshit. No, babe, we just not the motherfucking same. We don't think the same. We don't view things the same. We are not on the same energy. And that's okay. Because there's other people who do understand what the fuck I'm talking about. There's other people who do see the same future I see. And y'all are going to be in a position where you can attract soul tribe and people in your space who are on the same wave as you. But it takes for you to be consistent with your journey. It takes for you to stand tall on what the fuck you believe and what you feel. It takes you being confident in who you are and where you're going. It takes you being unapologetic, whether that means people leave you or not. Because a lot of you guys are leaving this codependent energy. And it's not necessarily codependent as far as materialism. Like, oh, I need this person for money. I need this person for a roof over my head. No, codependent energy, like I need you to agree with me. I need you to validate whatever I'm feeling or saying. I need you to support me in whatever I'm doing. All that shit is out the fucking window. Whether them motherfuckers support you or not, you better keep going. Whether people understand what you're talking about or not, you better keep on speaking the way that you're speaking. Whatever truth you have, you better keep speaking that truth. Whatever understandings you have, you better keep speaking on those things that you understand. Unapologetically. Not giving a fuck about how people try to make you out or paint whatever pictures they try to paint in regards to who you are. Who gives a fuck? A lot of y'all is in group chats that you don't even know about right now. A lot of y'all is being spoken about in rooms that you've never been in. A lot of y'all are being talked about from people you've never fucking met. It is what it is. People already have something to say. People already have an outlook on those who think differently, those who feel differently, those who see differently, those who are in a different place. They already going to feel some type of way about those type of people. So it is what the fuck it is. You have to get comfortable in doing what you feel and not caring what other people feel about it. Not caring what other people think about it. This is your time to flourish and be who you're supposed to be. And live the way you're supposed to live. And thrive the way you're supposed to thrive. And if that means that certain people stop fucking with you, then oh well. Join the motherfucking team, ho. You don't want to talk to me, cool. You don't want to fuck with me, cool. You don't want to be around me, cool. It's not going to change the fact that I said what I said. I feel how I feel, and I'm going to do what I'm going to do. No longer needing validation. No longer seeking validation. No longer being in a place where you need anybody to sign off on what you feel and what you do and how you act and how you move. I'm doing what the fuck I'm doing. I am who I am. I feel what I feel. If I want to quit my job tomorrow and start a business, that's what the fuck I'm going to do. I don't need you hoes to tell me that I should and shouldn't do this. I don't need you motherfuckers to tell me that you think it's a bad idea or not. Did I ask? Did I ask? I don't think I did. I don't recall ever calling anybody and saying, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? I don't give a shit. And you have to get to a place, especially 2025. And y'all know we've been talking about 2025 for a couple of weeks over here. Because it is so important to get to a place where you are unapologetic and you don't need other people's amen and good job and yes, I support you. Yes, ask. That's what the fuck I said. You don't need all of that. You know from your own brain, your own merit, your own intuition that what you're doing is in alignment with you and your course of action, your future, what you want. Doesn't have shit to do with nobody else. Doesn't have anything to do with anybody else's opinions. And if somebody feels some type of way, let their motherfucking ass feel some type of way. They wouldn't be the first. Because the thing about it is, no matter what you do, somebody is always going to have something to say. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you do, somebody is always going to have an opinion. They're always going to have something to say. They're always going to think you could do something better or do less of something or do more of something. It's always going to happen. Even if you listen to every single thing that they say, it don't matter. They still going to find a problem with it even if they came up with the goddamn solution. People are people. But one thing about it is when you get success in whatever that thing is, them same motherfuckers going to be proud to say, oh, I know that person. Oh, that's my cousin. Oh, that's my daughter. Oh, that's my sister. Oh, that's my brother. That's my baby daddy. That's my baby mama. Oh, I know them. I went to school with them. They're going to be pressed. The same motherfuckers that was talking shit and posting shit in group chats. The same family members who had so much shit to say. Going to be the same ones bragging on your name when you get the success that is due to you. That's why we don't give a fuck about these people's opinions. As long as you know that you are operating intuitively. Meaning, I am guiding myself based on my intuition. If my intuition says go here, if my gut feeling is saying go there, I'm going to do these things because I know my intuition has never led me wrong. If anything, the only time shit got fucked up is when I didn't listen to it. If we really going to be for real. The only time we found ourselves in compromising positions is when we ignored that inner voice. When we didn't listen to it. When we allowed those thoughts to come and go and we were just like, overthinking it and not moving. But anytime you follow that motherfucker and you move, shit. You end up right where you're supposed to be. Everything that you need becomes available to you. And that's how you know when you're moving in alignment. When you're moving in alignment, every fucking thing that you do, it happens with ease. Even the challenges that you go through, you get through them with ease. It could be a little annoying, but it doesn't negate the fact that you easily go through the process. And all of the pieces and all of the intricacies and all of the details, they all come together and work in your motherfucking favor when you are operating in alignment. But the minute you step out of alignment, The minute you start overthinking your intuition and not following it and questioning it and want to do things your own way from an ego standpoint, that's when you find all of these extra ass issues. That's when you encounter all of these extra ass energies and you go through all of these extra ass things for no motherfucking reason. Fuck them. Fuck them people who don't understand what you're doing and why you're doing it. Are they supposed to? If we did the things that we do for everybody to agree with us, we would never do shit. If we only moved a certain way because we want certain people to agree with us, we would never do anything. Nothing would ever happen. We would stay in the same place doing the same shit forever and ever and ever. So at some point, you have to be okay with people not seeing the same things you see, not feeling the same things you feel, not wanting the same things that you want. And even when it comes to these relationships, start paying attention to the red flags early. If you know that there's a certain lifestyle that you envision for yourself and that person goes against it, it does not make you shallow to say, okay, babe, you're a great person, but you're not for me. You're cool. You may look good as hell, but you're not for me. Same thing with friendships. You a cool person. We have fun when we go out. But you done said some shit that completely goes against how I see my life going. I got certain goals. I got certain dreams. I got certain aspirations. And the way that you over here talking, we are not the same. And that's okay. Because I'd rather I be in a place where I'm around people who are moving at least in the same direction versus being around motherfuckers and we all going separate ways. We all over the place. I don't relate to you, you don't relate to me, but we just trying to force it just because. Fuck all of that. This is why learning how to be by yourself is one of the first steps of your spiritual journey. Why do you think when you start tapping in for real and get more serious in regards to your journey, why do you think you get in this space of being alone? Because you got to learn. You got to learn to go off your own thoughts, your own feelings, you know what I'm saying? Your own morals, your own ideas. You got to be okay with consoling yourself in times of trouble and high vibration and low vibrational energies or experiences. You got to learn how to be your own best friend, be your own mama, be your own daddy, be your own sister, brother, cousin, all of the things. You have to get that. You have to build up that tough skin. And being in your own energy allows you to build that relationship with yourself and your spirit team, which then in turn sets you up to be independent in a healthy way. Meaning, I can be around people, but I don't need to be around people. I can have friends, but I don't need friends. You know what I'm saying? I can call people if I'm going through certain things, but I don't need to call people if I'm going through certain things. Meaning, I'm always good with me. It don't matter what's going on. I'm always going to be good with me. It's nice to be able to pick up the phone and vent to people, but just in the event that I can't, no problem. That's why I be telling y'all, talk to yourself. Don't let these motherfuckers convince you that you crazy because you have conversations with your goddamn self. What the fuck? The most important relationship in your life is the one you have with you. What other way do you communicate? You gotta talk. Hello? I be in here like, you know what? That shit was fucked up. That motherfucker did and they really had me fucked up. I don't know why they thought I was the one to play with, but you know, it's okay because I'm about to just go ahead and keep doing what I'm doing and mind my business. Because you know, not just be here having whole conversations. Could I pick up the phone and call my best friends? Absolutely. Could I text some people? Absolutely. But what the fuck is the point of doing that all the time when I'm sitting right here with me the whole time? And don't nobody know the intricacies of what I'm dealing with more than I do. Don't nobody got the answers for what I need to do and where I need to go next more than I do. It's my journey. I got all the answers. Do I may have to take some time sometimes to go deep within myself to find those answers? Absolutely. But that's a part of the process. That's all a part of the process. But this is really going to be a test of how secure you are within yourself. How secure are you within yourself? How much do you know yourself? How much do you show up for yourself? Thank God for the gifts. How much do you take care of yourself? How locked in with you are you? Are you a codependent energy? Do you have some codependency things to work on? This is the time to figure all of that out before you get to these moments of success. And then who the fuck wants to learn lessons when you supposed to be enjoying the fruits of your labor? That's working ass backwards. You got all this free time right now to learn them goddamn lessons, so that when you do get to these moments of success, you can enjoy them in the fullness of how they come. Why you learning lessons and at the same time supposed to be enjoying the fruits of your labor? That's why some of y'all can't enjoy the good moments, because the shit that you didn't do, now you got to deal with. The people that you didn't let go of, now you can't even enjoy the new shit that you got, because now you got to cut these motherfuckers off in the midst of that. When you had several months before to go ahead and cut them motherfucking cords and let them people go on about their business, so that you can do what you need to do and you can be who you need to be. That gives you time to mourn. That gives you time to grieve. That gives you time to release. That gives you time to let go. That gives you time to do all the shit that you need to do before you get to this place of abundance. And 2025 through 2026 are going to be 2 years of pure abundance for those who operate in originality and confidence. Period. We are getting further and further into the age of Aquarius. Aquarius energy is all about originality and uniqueness. There's no copycat in Aquarius energy. There's no doing what everybody else is doing in Aquarius energy. No, babe. That's not how they move. That's not how that energy works. So in order to be successful in that energy, you're going to have to find out who the fuck you are. And when I say lean all the way into it, I mean lean all the way into it, regardless of how people think, regardless of what people have to say, regardless of how people feel, regardless of their opinions, regardless of how much they talking about you, how they treating you. And I'm just not talking about people outside of you, strangers or friends. We talking about relatives. Are you going to keep listening to your motherfucking mama and let her run your life and tell you what the hell to do and what not to do? Or your granny or whoever else the fuck you be listening to all the goddamn time? You gonna have to shut them up too. Respectfully. But it needs to be done. Don't nobody know what's best for you more than you know what's best for you. And it may not feel like that when you're out of alignment with yourself. When you don't have a relationship with yourself, of course you're going to think that other people hold answers that you don't have. But babe, when it comes to your life, you have all the answers. You was born with all the motherfucking answers. You was born with the answers. You came into this world with the goddamn answers. But trauma, relationships, abandonment, all types of shit lead to these answers being buried deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into our energy. And our job is to eliminate the traumas one by one, which is a process, right? Which is a journey. To understand what relationships in our lives we do or no longer need, which is a process, which is a journey. Understanding who we should and shouldn't be listening to, which is a process. And the more you do that work, the more you release the things that no longer serve you and you pick up the things that do, the more you're going to find them answers within your own energy. And you realize it's good to have people, but I don't necessarily need people when it comes to structuring my life the way it should be structured. Period. I know where I'm going intuitively. I know what's for me intuitively. There's a reason why we've had certain goals and dreams and aspirations for ourselves since we were children. When you were a child, you are the most tapped in with the spiritual realm because you just came from there. You just came from there. You just left home. So it's stronger then. But the older you get, the more traumas you go through, the more experiences you have, you get distanced from those things, from those thoughts, from those ideologies. And you have to fight like hell to reconnect yourself with the things that are for you. Is it a process? Yes. So practicing patience is another important thing. Some of y'all don't know what patience is if it smacked you in the goddamn face and plucked you in your nose. Why are you trying to rush through every goddamn thing? Why are you putting these crazy ass time limits and expectations on things that are supposed to be naturally flowing in your life? All you're doing is setting yourself up for frustration and failure. Allow things to unfold the way they're supposed to. Because sometimes things are getting ready for us and sometimes we're getting ready for it. So if you rush it, something's not going to be ready. If you move too fast, something's not going to be ready. And then we wonder why we get to these places so fast and then everything crumbles and falls apart. Well, babe, something is missing. When you put something together so fast, it usually fucks up. Y'all ever got them goddamn things from IKEA, whether it was a dresser or a table or a chair, and you was like, I don't need the instruction manual, and you put that shit together real fast, and then that shit look crazy as hell, it's leaning, it's wobbly, you try to sit on it, your ass falls, something's fucked up about it. Because you thought you was bigger and better than the process. You thought that you knew every goddamn thing. You rushed yourself through it. And now at the end of it, you have to deal with whatever repercussions and problems come with that thing. That's what it looks like in life when you're rushing yourself. Pieces get to missing. The shit get lopsided and wobbly. The foundation ain't sturdy enough and it's fucked up. All types of shit start to happen because you don't put yourself in a position to allow things to naturally unfold. And then the beautiful thing about allowing things to naturally unfold is you get to enjoy the journey to the goal. It is nothing like being in a place where you've been working your ass off and you start to get little things that come through for you. Little things start to work, or you start learning something like, damn, I just learned that, or I just put this together, or you figure some shit out, or you make some shit make sense. You haven't even gotten to the goal yet, but even during the course of the experience, you have been finding little things, figuring little things out, having little successes, little breakthroughs, learning shit about yourself, understanding how strong you are, understanding how capable you are, understanding how intelligent you are. Understanding how, accurate your intuition is and your spirit team, strengthening that relationship. All of those little things make the journey that much better. When you finally get to the things that you get to, you like, God damn. This is just like, it's like the cherry on top of the fucking sundae. Not only did I get to my goals, but I got so many other little things on the way to the goal. We are here to experience, and it's so important to remember that. That's why we talk about that shit all the time over here. We are beings meant to experience, not control. That's why every time you try to be controlling, everything fucks up because you're doing too much and you're not operating in alignment. We supposed to just experience shit. That's it. We just supposed to learn and experience and see and be like, oh, wow, that's nice. That's it. And then at the end, you get a little reward. Little goal executed. You know what I'm saying? You align with some shit. Get a little money. Get a little relationship. Get a little love. Get a little knowledge. But the main thing is experiencing the ups and the downs and the twists and the turns of life. All of it means something. And the more you take your hands off of the steering wheel, and you allow spirit to guide you and you just sit back for the ride, the more enjoyable it is. It's way more enjoyable sitting in the passenger seat of a car than driving all every motherfucking where. I can sleep if I want, take a little nap. I can stretch my damn legs out. I can get cozy in a blanket and a cover, put a little pillow behind my head. I can control the music. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like having that aux cord. I can control the music on the ride. I can eat my food. I ain't got to worry about the goddamn steering wheel and shit. I can eat. I can drink. Have a little ice cream. You know, it's hard to eat ice cream while you're driving. Okay. I can have a little ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Little Ritas. I love me some Rita. Shout out to Rita. Whatever. Yeah, sightseeing. I can look all out the window and shit. Stick my head out the motherfucker if I want to, like a little puppy. You know what I'm saying? You have a more enjoyable experience when you get to sit back and just enjoy the motherfucking ride. Period. Your spirit team, let them motherfuckers drive, babe. Let them drive. Because one thing we know is they're going to get us to the destination safely. And because of that, we don't have to be in a state of worry. A lot of y'all in a state of worry because you're in a controlling ass energy. If you take your motherfucking hands off the steering wheel, I promise you won't worry no more. Like, fuck them bills. Them shit's gonna get paid. Ancestors, I need them bills paid. You know what I'm saying? Lead me towards how to pay them. Shit, that's it. I'm about to go up here and lay the fuck down and watch this damn show. I'm not about to sit here and worry about no goddamn bills. What the fuck is the point of worrying? You know what I'm saying? What is the point of stressing? And I got a whole spirit team, hundreds and thousands of spirits and souls that work on my behalf. What the fuck I'm sitting here worried for? Stressed out for? Fuck them goddamn bills. Fuck that shit. Oh, you don't like me? Fuck you too. Oh, you don't want to be around me? Okay, whoop-de-fucking do. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Who cares? You get to a place where you don't care because you know it's going to work out in your favor. You know it's going to happen the way it's supposed to happen. It's going to go the way it's supposed to go. Fuck it. But the more I get my hands in it, the more I'm over here, you know what I'm saying, fucking around with shit and worrily doing things. For example, you ever been, let's say, planning a party or something or getting something together, right? And you just trying to set shit up and you got that worrying ass motherfucker that coming in with all that worrying ass energy. That fucks up every goddamn thing. You like, hold up, bro. Just go sit the fuck down. Okay? I need you just get the fuck away from me quick. You know what I'm saying? You getting ready for Thanksgiving or something or a Christmas party or something and then that motherfucker coming in with all that worrying ass energy. I can't stand it. Please go sit the fuck down. Get out my face. Get far away from me. Go, you send their ass on an errand. Go pick up some ice or something. Getting on my goddamn nerves. We had this shit going and flowing and moving how it's supposed to move. And, you know, all the energy is good. We in here listening to Christmas music and shit in my mind. Hello? And you coming in here with all that worry ass, moving all over the place ass energy. Sit the fuck down. Shit. It fucks with everything. Now everybody else is stressed because you came in here with all this stressed out ass energy. That's why when you come and you approach your life with all of that chaotic ass energy, shit starts to get chaotic. You're inviting that energy into the space. And it don't need to be there. You don't think your spirit team know what the fuck they doing? If you going to task somebody with the task and you're going to give them something to do, how the fuck is you going to stand over their shoulder and then do all of the bullshit that you're doing? What's your micromanaging ass? How you going to tell the ancestors, hey, I need you to do this and do that on my behalf and help me with this and help me with that and whoop the whoop and what the what? And then you gonna micromanage them and stand over their motherfucking shoulder and ask 1,000 questions. If you don't go sit your motherfucking ass down, you stressing all of us the fuck out. The hell is you doing? How is we supposed to get some work done and you sitting here adding all this unnecessary stress to the situation? We don't need that. And eventually the motherfucker be like, you know what? Since you know everything, you got it. You do it. You do it. Fuck it. You do it. Since you know so better, it's like when your mama be like, vacuum the floor. and you start vacuuming, but you not vacuuming the way she wants you to vacuum. So she come over there and start telling you how to do it. You're like, you know what, Mom? You come do with the shit then. Shit. How you gonna ask me to vacuum the goddamn floor, and then at the end of the motherfucking day when you see me doing the shit, you gonna come over here and try to tell me everything I'm doing wrong and how I need to do this? You do it. You get it done. Okay? You get it done. You do it. You make it happen. I'm over it. Shit. That's what y'all doing to y'all spirit team. You too up on it. Relax. These people got you. These people got you. These people are making sure that everything that needs to happen will happen. Where is your faith in your spirit team? Where is your trust in the process? That's a you problem. That's a you problem. You got to do the work to trust them and allow them to do what you know they're going to do, which is help you out. Have they ever not helped you? Have they ever not been there for you? Have they ever let you just fall flat on your fucking face and did nothing about it? I mean, can we use context clues and history and previous moments to kind of let us see what the fuck going on here? Look at that bird just flew past his goddamn window. I'm telling you. Confirmation of ancestors. What the fuck? You're going to be okay. But do you trust that you're going to be okay? Do you know that you're going to be okay? Do you really believe that you're going to be okay? Because if you don't, then you're not. Whatever you believe will be true. Whatever you believe will be true. However you feel will become reality. Whatever you think will become reality. Whatever, perspectives you obtain will eventually become your reality. So are you paying attention to all of those things and governing yourself accordingly? Okay. That's all I wanted to say. Yes, I'll be putting this on YouTube. That's all I had to say. I just wanted to make sure that y'all was ready. I just want to make sure that y'all was in the right mindset. I just want to make sure that y'all was preparing yourselves for these next 2 years. Because you deserve what's coming in for you if you're doing what the fuck you're supposed to do. If you're moving in the right energy, you absolutely deserve everything that's good that's coming in. But if you want some fuck shit, you deserve some fuck shit. I don't make the rules. Okay. Any questions, comments, or concerns? Everybody okay? Yeah, y'all, I had to block them people. Yeah, I tell y'all, I pay attention to everything. But I can't distract myself too much. So I'm going to keep speaking and block motherfuckers at the same time. Okay? All the motherfucking time. I be having to get their ass up out of here. I don't be having time for the bullshit. Okay? Poca don't have time. Auntie be tired. You understand? Y'all gotta stop saying that y'all fucking hexed. That's another thing. And no shade to the person who said it, but that really grinds my gears. You ain't no motherfucking hex. Like, do y'all know the significance and the work and the power that has to go into being hexed? If anything, you hex your fucking self. The most powerful spells are the ones that you speak over yourself. So when you open your mouth and you say dumb shit like that, of course it's going to happen. Of course there's going to be things around you that confirm whatever the fuck you just said. I tell y'all, the way that you talk about yourself, the way you talk about your future, the way that you talk about your life, the way that you talk about your intelligence, your ability to do things, it affects you more than anybody else. Whatever you speak over yourself affects you more than anybody else. Because the things that other people say, you have to accept it for it to be true. But the things that you say about yourself, you've already accepted it as truth. That's why you said it out your goddamn mouth. Stop that bullshit. Clean up the way that you speak about yourself. Clean up the way that you speak about your future. Why you always run around this bitch telling people you broke? And then you're like, somebody hacks my money. Bitch, you did it. What the fuck? I ain't gonna never find real love. Somebody hacks my relationships. You? Hello? What the fuck? Ain't nobody else been saying that dumbass shit but you. I can't never find no good job. Somebody hacks my ability to make money and get a job. You? What? Words are spells. That's why we call them spelling words. So every time you open your mouth and you speak spells over your goddamn life, why are you acting shocked when the shit becomes reality? Use it to your advantage. If I know that words are spells, and I know every time I speak I'm casting a spell, then I need to make sure that them motherfucking spells are working on my behalf. I need to make sure that that shit is going the way that it's supposed to go. Period. Happening the way it's supposed to happen. Doing what it's supposed to do. That's why we say shit like, I am so happy and grateful that everything works in my life for my benefit. I done casted a spell. That means everything that happens in my life has to work for me. Why? Because I said so. I'm so happy and grateful that I am a magnet for abundance. Everything that comes into my life is abundant. I just casted a spell. So that means everything that comes into my life has to be abundant. Make the shit work for you. Instead of finding ways to talk shit just because you mad at what you created. You created this shit. How you got power and you say, I create my own reality, but then when your reality is what it is, you say, somebody hacks me. Somebody did it to me. Somebody else made it happen. Not you. I thought you was a god. What the fuck? I'm a god. I'm a goddess. I'm an empress. I'm an emperor. I'm a chosen one. I'm from Mars. I'm from Venus. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. How you all of these things and your life is the way that it is? Something's not adding that bookie butt. Something's not going the way that you trying to say it's going. Y'all talk so disgustingly to yourselves. I mean, disgusting. And you expect for things to work to your benefit, and this is the way that you open your mouth and you speak about yourself and your life and your abilities to do things and make things happen. This is how you speak. And you think that shit is supposed to go good? Oh, the universe know what I mean. No, the fuck it don't. The universe is very much so direct. Very direct, very specific. So whatever the fuck you said, that's what it's going to go off of. It's not going to interpret what you're saying. That's not how that works. That is not how that works. It's going to go directly off of what you saying, the way that you said it, how you said it. So you can't say I'm broke. I'm always broke and I don't never had no money. I don't care if you joking or laughing or nothing. It's going to become true. The universe don't know that you joking or you saying something funny. They just heard you say it. Okay, cool. Well, the universe's only job is to do what you say so. So if you say I'm broke, the universe will be like, okay, they want to be broke, so let me help them. That's his only job, is to help you get whatever you want by what you put out energetically or what you speak or what you think, which is all energy. It's not here to pick and choose what happens and how it happens. It's just here to follow your instructions. You said that you broke. Let me help you stay broke. You said that you ugly. Let me give you more reasons to feel ugly. You said that you stupid. Let me give you more experiences and situations where you can be more stupid. But if you say you're abundant, let me give you more opportunities to be abundant. If you say that you're worthy of having certain things, let me give you those things that you say that you're worthy of. If you say you attract this, this, and that, let me give you those things that you said you attract. Whatever you say, it's going to do. So be careful and be mindful of what you say and what you think and how you feel about yourself. Be specific. Oh, universe, I need some money. And then you walk it down the street and you stumble across a McDonald's coupon. Well, you said you need some money. Here go $20 off. Oh, universe, I need some money in my bank account. I'm broke. You walk down the street and find you 2 quarters and a nickel. Well, you're not broke no more. Now you got 2 quarters and a nickel. Congratulations. Gotta be specific. I need $250 for this bill. Make it happen. Thank you. Gracias. Hello? I need this rent paid in full. Thank you. Appreciate it in advance. And then after you speak what you speak, you don't start worrying about it. You don't keep saying it over and over and repeating yourself over and over. You said what you said. You spoke what you spoke. And that's it. Now you want to move around and keep doing what all the other things that you need to do with the understanding that that thing is going to be taken care of. And not putting a time limit on it. I don't care if your rent is due on the motherfucking 1st. Spirit may have some things that need to be worked out, and it may take until the 5th. But do you have faith enough to watch the 2nd and the 3rd and the 4th go by and still know that it's going to be taken care of? That's the test. You think Spirit give a fuck about dates and times? No. They know that them people not going to put you out on the 5th. So if it take a couple extra days, it take a couple extra days. Oh, fucking well. That don't mean you start getting worried and start running around acting like you done lost your goddamn mind. If that phone bill is due on the 3rd, but Spirit got some shit to work out and it may not come into the 6th, do you have the faith to wait the 4th and the 5th? What the fuck? Them people, they not going to cut your phone off. And maybe it's taking until those extra days because they want to give you more than what you asked for. See, that type of shit happens. You said you just needed the rent due and you needed the rent money, but maybe Spirit wanted to make sure that you had enough money to pay that rent and have some left over. So it was some extra things that needed to work in the background so that you can have more than enough. So that your cup can run over. Extra days for extra shit. But can you hold out? Can you stay in a faith-based mentality? Will your beliefs, waver because it's a couple extra days or hours? Will you trust the process? I done got evicted from an apartment. And I told this story I know how many times. I done got evicted from an apartment wrongfully, right? Came home, my shit was outside. I said, what the fuck going on? I had to move back with my mother for a week. And didn't even know. I was like, you know what? I'm not even tripping. It is what it is. I'm not worried. I know that, I'm going to be in another place soon. And, I'm going to get this rectified. And I'm going to get this cleared up. And it's going to be what it's going to be. I'm not even worried about that shit. Do you not know Spirit put me in an even better apartment? And when I meditated on it, when I finally got into the new apartment in the high rise with the high-tech door with the code and shit and all of these new things, balcony door in my bedroom that led to the balcony and all of this nice shit. And I meditated and Spirit said, you wasn't going to leave that apartment, so we had to put you out. And I wasn't. I wasn't going to leave yet. But they had something better for me. So the way that they had to make it happen was for me to put the fuck out, because that was the only way that I was going to leave. Because I ain't had no plans on leaving. Even though I was having issues with that goddamn apartment and our rental office and all them nasty ass attitudes and people in there. Went to my mama's house. Didn't want to be there. But I was only there for 7 days, literally. Period. Moved in. All because Spirit had something bigger and better waiting on me. And the gag about that apartment, I'd never seen it in person. Never seen it in person. Applied for it online. The lady from the rental office went and took a video of it and sent it to me. I said, you know what? That's nice. I'll take it. I didn't know if I was going to get approved or not, but I knew that was my place. So I said, fuck it. So every night before I went to bed, I envisioned myself doing shit in that motherfucker. Walking around, folding clothes, making up my bed, sitting on the couch, watching TV. Wasn't nothing in there, but I had to visualize it because it was mine. And that lady called me. She said, hey, Miss Monroe. We're gonna go ahead and approve you for this apartment. You can move in the next 2 to 3 days. We just have a couple more inspections and things to do, and then you can move right on in. I said, well, thank you, ma'am. My first time seeing the motherfuckers when I moved in, and it was tucked up in the cut, tucked away in the cut. You couldn't really even see it unless you drove back there and you saw that big old high rise was back there. Had a gym and downstairs, concierge, just real nice, tucked the fucking way. Outside, had a little trail in the woods. Y'all know I love me some nature. Had a little trail, all types of shit. Do you have enough faith in the moment for things to work out in the long run? It doesn't have to make sense right then. It didn't make sense to me that I was being evicted from that fucking apartment. That shit didn't make sense. I'm like, I've been paying these people rent. How the fuck they gonna put my shit out? The rental office had been getting complaints about losing people's money orders and all types of shit. I was pissed. This was during 2020. So it was a lot of shit going on during that time with rent and people getting shit fucked up and stuff all over the place. I said, what the fuck? I was embarrassed. I was hurt. But I said, you know what? Me sitting here worrying about this shit ain't gonna do nothing but stress me out more. And I don't feel like being stressed. I'm tired of being stressed. Ancestors, y'all said y'all was gonna take care of me. Prove it. Spirit team, you said you got my back. Prove it. Ball in your court. I'm not worried about shit no more. I'm gonna sit over here in my mama house and kick my motherfucking feet up and let her cook me some macaroni and cheese and shit. And I'm just gonna chill out. Spirit said, go online and look at these apartments. I said, okay. I'm looking at them. I came across the one that I eventually moved into. I said, let me send them an email. Send the lady an email. Not thinking nothing of it. And all of that shit had to happen. Listening to your intuition the whole way. The day before I even applied for the apartment, Spirit told me go outside because my mama had like a little park across the street from her house. They said go outside and put your feet in that grass. I said go outside and put my feet in the grass. You want me to ground right now? Okay. I'm sitting over here worried about where the fuck I'm gonna live and lay my head. You want me to ground? You want me to put my motherfucking feet in the grass? I took my motherfucking ass over there, put my feet in that goddamn grass with that sun hitting me. I said, okay. They said, release. Release all the things that no longer serve you. Let it go through your feet and into the ground. I said, okay. So I sat there and meditated. And released all the things that didn't serve me and envisioned all of that energy leaving my being and going through my feet into that ground. And when I got done, I pulled me some water over that spot and I thanked Mother Earth for taking all of my problems. And I went in that motherfucking house and they said, go on there and go on that goddamn computer and start going this website. Type this in, go on that website and start looking through them apartments. And I looked through probably about 5 until I got to the one that I eventually moved into. And I sent that email. They said, okay, that's enough. I said, that's enough? I only applied to like 5. So, yeah, that's enough. I said, all right, fuck it. Let me go to bed. By that time, it was probably about 12 a.m. I said, okay, let me turn around and go to sleep. By the time I woke up that next day, that lady had emailed me back. Hey, Miss Monroe, we got a couple units available. I'm going to go upstairs and video record one, and I'm going to send it to you. I said, okay. She sent me that apartment. Immediately, I knew it was mine. I knew it. When I seen it, I knew it. I said, oh, that's mine. I did my little application. She said, okay, I'll get back to you within 24 hours. I said, yes, ma'am. That night, for the next, I want to say 2 days, 3 days, I would lay down before I went to sleep and I would watch that video she sent me. And then I would close my eyes and envision myself in there with my shit in there. Because I knew it was mine. I just had to see it. Again, this represents the spiritual realm. So if I can make it real up here, it's going to become real out here. It's going to become real out here if I make it real up here. It has to happen. That's how the shit works. I don't make the rules. So I would lay there at night and I would just visualize myself just in that motherfucker cooking and walking around and laying on my couch and in my bed, washing my ass in the shower. You got to see yourself doing regular shit. I wasn't trying to visualize myself getting the keys and signing the paperwork. Fuck that. That means that I'm trying to believe that it's going to be mine. No, babe, it's already mine. So I need to see myself doing shit in my shit. And that's what I did. That lady emailed me back, you've been approved. I said, well, thank you. When can I move the fuck in? I moved in maybe 2-3 days after the beginning of the month. So maybe the 3rd or the 4th of the month, of that new month. So I went from being evicted, staying at my mama's house, within 7 days, moving into a brand new apartment, fully furnished. Okay? Gym downstairs. We're not talking about just no regular schmegler gym. Okay? We talking about one of them real nice with all the equipment. Several treadmills and several little weight stations and all of the dumbbells and all of the shit. Yoga mats for free and cleaning stuff so that you can wipe the shit down. Concierge. All type of shit. Elevators, Amazon drop boxes. And y'all know we love us some Amazon, baby. I ain't have to go nowhere. They put the shit in little lock containers, the little Amazon container box thing. And I would go in there, put my little code in and get my shit. Completely different from where I was living before. So it requires you to know who the fuck you are. To have confidence in your spirit team and their abilities to get shit done. And for you to sit back and fucking relax. And whenever you're told to do something, fucking do it. Now, you can feel some type of way about doing it the whole time. You be like, this feel like a dumbass idea. You know what I'm saying? This, I don't understand why my intuition's telling me to do X, Y, and Z. It don't gotta make sense to you. It don't gotta make sense. You just gotta do it. Fuck it making sense. A lot of shit is not gonna make sense. Not in the moment. But when you look back, you be like, that's why Spirit said that. That's why, they led me towards that thing. Got it. That's why I had to go in that direction. That's why I had to do those things. That's why I had to talk to those people. That's why I had to be around those energies. Oh, okay. Stop looking for everything to make sense in the fucking moment. And just go along with the experience. Relinquish your control and allow things to happen naturally. Because when you get to the goal, you're not going to give a fuck about the moments. You're not going to care. You're not going to be sitting there remembering all the shit, the random shit that you had to do. You're going to be happy that you got what you got. You think I'll be sitting here thinking about the fact that I had to go outside and ground and do all this other shit? I don't think about that. When I was in that damn apartment, I wasn't thinking about no goddamn grounding. I was just happy to be there. And happy that I listened to whatever the fuck they told me to do. Amen. Amen. All right. I'm off this bitch. Poke about the rest of the goddamn day. Well, I don't feel like doing a goddamn thing. All right. That's another thing. When your intuition, your spirit, your body is telling you to rest. I don't care what the fuck you got going through. I don't care if it's the last day for whatever. It's the last moment for whatever. I don't give a shit. Lay your ass down and rest. And that don't mean go to sleep all the time. Sometimes it just means shut the fuck up. You're worrying too much. You're doing too much. You're talking too much. Shut your ass up. Can't nobody get nothing done with you all running around this motherfucker losing your mind all day. Rest. Lay down. Rub your feet together. Shut up. Do something. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be thinking y'all gotta be doing something every second of the goddamn day. Sit the fuck down. Shit. My grandmama used to say, you're standing up. You're making a house pole. Sit down. Take a load off. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I feel like I'm coming down with something. Yeah, it's called a case of the sit the fuck down. That's what you're coming down with. You done annoyed your goddamn spirit team so bad, they done gave you a little sniffle so you can shut the fuck up for a couple days. Oh, my back hurt. My leg hurt. Yeah. Sit down. Rest yourself. The hell? Alright, I love y'all. I'm off of this. I'm going to put this on YouTube. Link in the bio for those who want to subscribe there. I do have specials that I'm doing for the weekend, so if you're interested, just inbox me and I'll send you the information. I'm probably going to take me a nap. Love and light to all of y'all. I'll be back on here on Monday. Horoscopes will be posted Monday through Thursday, and I'll go live Monday through Thursday as well. I don't know if it'll be around the same time. We'll see, but it'll definitely be Monday through Thursday. Okay, any lives that you miss are always posted on YouTube, so make sure that you go subscribe there so that you can watch them over or from the beginning or whatever. All right, light and love. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Take a load off. Listen to the things that I said, take it into consideration, and do something about it. All right, peace.